Now, what has been the journey been like you from first store to the 100th store, especially given the societal and the gender biases that women entrepreneurs are subjected?
Thank you for this opportunity. And I will start with when I was 17 when I started my business. I'm 47 now, 57 now actually, yeah, 40 years. And I started by failing in college and starting my business because I was like, how can I be a failure? I'm not a duffer. And just wanting to prove to myself that it can't be, this can't have happened to me. And I really worked really hard, and I started with the basic things. I think all designers start with exhibitions, and then I got one store after another, chain of stores, Regal, etc. But it was only about, I think 12, 13 years later where I was going to have my first child, my only child, first child. And I remember, so that was a time when I had a program which my husband conducts, which is a business program. And, you write down all your visions and everything. And there somewhere it came out from me that, I wanted to have my own store and not be a karkhanedar, in my words. So, and I think the power of that program was so pushy that I went ahead and did it. How, even though, logically that how can it happen? I'm a nuclear family. The closest store is Atria because I was staying at Shivaji Park there. And, the actual store that I wanted to do was Malad, which, with a nuclear family, with a 1-year-old baby, you can't be traveling 1.5 hours one way. And, you'll have multiple visits because it's your first store that I was doing.
And how big was the team when you started it?
When I started my store, we must be about 80 people or so. But when I started my business, obviously, it is you are the only one, the jhadu wala, the accountant, the delivery boy. I remember I used to take these big sacks of bags that I used to go by bus and deliver the stuff, put it up in the store, do the hisab on a pauti, bring back what didn't sell, do the stuffing. You do everything at that time in the beginning yourself because there's only you and you.
Absolutely.
Right. And then I think when I opened my first store is where we realized that we became a brand, and that was a big milestone for me. Even though I was losing money left, right, center in that first store because I knew that Atria wasn't feasible for me just because it was close to my house and I had a small kid. I had to choose that option. So that comes to that. The woman is always there to take care of the baby because obviously, that time you're feeding also.
Expected. Right.
And I think then from then on, the second and the third store came and we broke even. And then there's been no looking back. Like we're doing 60 more stores this year and we've got the art and now the dynamics of how to make it work.
Fantastic. And you are bootstrapped.
Yeah.
There is no equity investor till now. Fantastic. It's actually a fantastic journey.
Yeah, we are old school in that way of, the way earlier businesses used to start. And I think now it's a different thought and set, and that's also wonderful. Each to their own, actually.